Welcome to my series on Everquest Project Quarm, where I'm walking you through the newbie armor quests. When the Loot Clinic expansion dropped, many newbie armor quests were added, and I'm creating a series of short but complete guides on how to acquire these sets. These armor sets are by no means powerful, but they can help a low-level character gain some stats until they can find better gear. So if you don't have a bunch of plat in the bank to gear your hero in the bazaar, you're doing a solo self-found challenge, or you just like the idea of gathering some gear in the wild, these videos may just help you get a small step up in the beginning of your journey through Everquest. In this video, we'll go over the Tranquilsong armor. This 8-piece set is wearable by wood and half-elven bards and is found in Keletham. The stats for the complete set are as follows: 5 to AC, 5 to hit points, 12 to dexterity, 10 to charisma, 9 to strength, 2 to stamina. There's also a matching sword, but it isn't too amazing. It's a one-hand slashing, 8 damage, 31 delay, but no additional stats. Its damage and delay are okay at 0.2581, but I'm not sure it's worth chasing. If you happen to gather the requirements and it would be an improvement to what you're currently swinging, go for it. The material list for this set is quite extensive and requires farming in 2 zones, Greater Fadark and Crushbone. Here's the complete list of all items you'll need to farm, starting with Crushbone. 21 bricks of crude bronze, 1 orc scalp, 1 orc skull, 2 orc fibula, 1 orc humerus, 1 orc sternum, 1 orc eye, 1 orc rib cage, 2 fractured orc jawbones, and Soraya Lion's loot. These last 2 items are for the sword, so feel free to skip them. Moving over to Greater Fadark, here's the lengthy list of items you'll need to gather here. 1 fairy wing, 1 royal jelly, 2 giant wasp venom sacs, 2 basilisk hatchling hides, 2 wasp wings, 1 medium quality wolf skin, 1 large widow abdomen, 2 pixie wings, 2 spiderling silks, 1 brownie part, 1 spider legs, 1 pristine forest drakeling scales, 1 golden bandit tooth, 1 severed orc foot, and 1 orc head. Let's go over what you need to find in Fadark. Most of the items are pretty self-explanatory, but I'll still go over them. Probably the easiest is the black wolf. The medium quality skin isn't the most frequent drop, but more tedious than typical. Most of the spiders in the zone can drop the spider parts you need. Shockingly, all the wasp parts come from, you guessed it, wasps. Continuing the theme, brownie parts come from brownies. Pixie wings from pixies. And fairy wings come from, surprise, fairies. I will say fairies are probably the toughest enemies on this list, so be careful. A bandit tooth from bandits, which can be found in the camp southwest of Keletham. Pristine forest drakeling scales can be frustrating. The drakelings drop a lot of scales, but pristine versions seem to be kind of rare. When gathering the basilisk hides, keep in mind they have a significant stun attack. Aside from the forest creatures, the orcs at the entrance to Crushbone carry a couple of items you can't really find inside. In Crushbone, most of the items you need drop from most of the orcs in the zone. This means just spending some time clearing out orcs should net you the majority of the things that you need. One specific exception is the orc fibulas. They seem to drop mostly from slavers and the orc warden. The 2 main locations to farm the fibulas is the slave pit to the right as you enter Crushbone, and the slaver room deeper in where the orc warden spawns. If you're curious about the sword, the slavers also drop the fractured orc jawbones needed for that. The loot required for the sword is dropped by the orc scoutsman, a static spawn in a hut located in the back of Crushbone. Due to the weight of the bricks of crude bronze, you'll probably have to make a few trips to the bank in Kellethan. But once you've farmed everything on the list, it's time to head back to Kellethan to complete your armor set. Stop and grab 1 mead and 1 bandage from a vendor. Use a loom or purchase a sewing kit to combine the 2 spiderling silks into a silk thread before heading to Soraya Lion Tranquilsong in the Bard's Guildhouse. Hail her and follow the dialogue prompts, and she will provide you with the melodic assembly kit and all the plate mail molds you will need. The molds and crafted material pieces are lore items, so you'll have to return to her to complete the second bracer. Combine the required materials in the assembly kit to create the materials that you will then take to any forge and combine with the corresponding mold to fashion each piece of armor. If you have the items for the sword, simply turning them in to Soraya Lion gains you that reward. Well, it was a long process, but it's definitely rewarding to see your bard decked out in their new Tranquilsong armor. Thanks for watching. See you next time.